Took the old road through the county, hadn't driven it in years. Past the school and Miller's feed store, watched the old town reappear. I told myself I wouldn't stop there, didn't have no business then. But my foot came off the gas at number 12 on Wilson Bend. The elm tree by the driveway's gone, there's a new fence painted brown. Somebody changed the mailbox and the tire swing ain't around. The porch light's different from the one that Mama left on late, but the roof still leans a little and the third step still ain't straight. The house still stands, Lord, the house still stands. Everybody I remember scattered like the wind. Mama's gone and Daddy's resting, my brothers moved their families west. But after all these years and leaving, the house still stands. I saw a boy behind the curtain, maybe 10 or maybe 9. For a second I could have sworn those little eyes were mine. Then a woman opened up the door and called him in for supper. I heard her say, "Don't make me ask twice," and I laughed beneath my breath. The house still stands, Lord, the house still stands. Everybody I remember scattered like the wind. Mama's gone and Daddy's resting, my brothers moved their families west. But after all these years and leaving, the house still stands. I used to think a house remembered every name that crossed its floor. Now I wonder if it's people who keep knocking on old doors. The house still stands, yeah, the house still stands. There's another family laughing where our old life used to be. And maybe that's the way it oughta. Maybe walls don't take a side, they just hold whoever needs them for a little piece of time. The house still stands. I didn't stop, but I drove by it twice. I stood inside my old room for the first time in 40 years. The window's where I left it, but the view has disappeared. There's a maple by the backyard, tall enough to hide the sky. I remember when we planted it, it barely reached my eyes. My bed was by that corner There's a desk there now instead. I used to tape up highway maps on the wall above my head. I'd circle towns I'd never seen. I swear I'd see them all. Funny how the whole wide world used to fit inside these walls. My bedroom's smaller now. The ceiling ain't so high. 3 steps from the door to window, I could cross it with my eyes closed. I used to think this room was endless, big enough to hold my dreams. Funny how the room got smaller, or maybe I just grew. My bedroom's smaller now. The woman living here said her little boy sleeps in this room. Said he talks about the places he's gonna travel to real soon. I saw a map above his pillow with some little circles drawn. I didn't tell him I once had one, or how fast the years move on. My bedroom's smaller now. The ceiling ain't so high. 3 steps from the door to window, I could cross it with my eyes closed. I used to think this room was endless, big enough to hold my dreams. Funny how the room got smaller, or maybe I just grew. My bedroom's smaller now. Maybe every child needs 4 walls, small enough to leave behind, and a window big enough to make him wonder what he'll find. My bedroom's smaller now, but I stood there for a while, looking at another boy's map and every crooked circle. I hope he sees those distant towns. I hope his road runs true. And someday, when he comes back here, I hope this room gets smaller too. Go see it, kid. The room will wait. There's a hammer on his workbench with a crack along the handle, a coffee can of rusty nails, and half a box of candles. There's a wrench beside the vice grip where he laid it years ago, and a little carpenter's pencil, worn too short for him to hold. I knew the names of every tool from watching Daddy's hands. He could make a door hang level, he could make a dead truck start again. I'd stand there in the doorway, he'd say, "Come and learn this, son." I'd say, "Maybe later, Daddy," like later always comes. Daddy's tools are gathering dust, iron turns to red with rust. I kept saying someday he'd teach me, someday gather dust. Now there's no one at the workbench, no old hands to guide mine right. Daddy's tools are gathering dust, and I still don't know how to use half of them. Last week my kitchen faucet started dripping through the night. I reached beneath the counter, then I stopped and killed the light. I almost picked the phone up like a fool will sometimes do. For 1 second I forgot there ain't a number I can call for you. Daddy's tools are gathering dust, iron turns to red with rust. I kept saying someday he'd teach me, someday gather dust. Now there's no one at the workbench, no old hands to guide mine right. Daddy's tools are gathering dust, and I still don't know how to use half of them. A father, long as a son still needed help. Never knew that come a morning and I'd have to figure it out myself. Daddy's tools were gathering dust, so wiped the old bench off, found that hammer with a broken handle, and the wrench I used to watch. Took me 3 damn hours Sunday, but the faucet don't drip now. Daddy's tools ain't gathering dust, at least not all of them. Did I do it right, Daddy? It ain't leaking. The sign said closing Sunday, black letters on the glass. I stood there reading every word, like reading could change that. Lucy saw me through the window, said, "Well, look what the wind blew in." Then she pointed toward the back wall, said, "Your booth is open, friend." The red seats cracked and faded. There's a burn mark by the wall. I remember Billy laughing when he nearly caused a brawl. There's a jukebox by the kitchen, but it hasn't played in years. Lucy poured my coffee black and said, "You sure took your time getting here." Last booth at Lucy's diner. One more coffee, one more night. One more look through that old window at the county traffic light. We were young here, we were foolish. We thought nothing had an end. Now I'm sitting in the last booth at Lucy's diner once again. She said, "You remember Mary?" I said, "More than I should." Lucy smiled and shook her head, like old women sometimes would. I reached beneath the table where we carved our names at 17. There was M plus J inside a heart, still cutting to the wood. Last booth at Lucy's diner. One more coffee, one more night. One more look through that old window at the county traffic light. We were young here, we were foolish. We thought nothing had an end. Now I'm sitting in the last booth at Lucy's diner once again. I asked Lucy what comes Monday. She said, "Sleep till 10:30. Then she laughed and said, "Who knows, boy? Maybe I'll start living then." Last booth at Lucy's diner. Lucy turned the open sign, stacked the chairs and killed the kitchen, left one little light behind. I put 20 on the counter. She said, "Coffee's still a dime." I said, "Lucy, keep the change." She said, "Boy, you never could tell time." Last booth at Lucy's diner. Lucy, leave the booth where it is.
Go home, John.
They're tearing down the dance hall come the first week of July. There's a notice on the doorway and white chalk along the side. I found the back door open, though I guess I shouldn't go. But a man gets curious sometimes where his younger footsteps go. The mirror ball is covered, there's a ladder by the stage. Someone pulled the velvet curtains that were old when we were young. I walked out to the middle where the floorboards dip below. There ain't a band left playing, but my feet still know. We danced here once, 1, 2, 3. Your blue dress turning right in front of me. My hand at your waist, your head down low. The music's gone, but my feet still know. We danced here once. I closed my eyes a minute and the room came back alive. Fiddles tuning by the curtain, Saturday night, 1965. Billy stepping on his partner, Lucy laughing by the wall, and Mary saying, "John, quit counting, just listen, that's all." We danced here once, 1, 2, 3. Your blue dress turning right in front of me. My hand at your waist, your head down low. The music's gone, but my feet still know. We danced here once. I used to think forgetting meant the memory was gone, but maybe some things leave your mind and settle in your bones. We danced here once, 1, 2, 3. I crossed that empty floor with your memory. No hand in my waist, no dress turning slow. The music's gone, but my feet still know. Yeah, my feet still know. Mary. The little church on Miller Road still leans against the hill. There's ivy on the whitewashed stones and weeds around the sill. The wooden sign is fading, Sunday service 10:30. But there's a chain across the doorway and nobody's been in. I walked around the building to the bell tower out behind. The rope still hangs beneath it, though it's weathered by the time. I remember Daddy parking, Mama fixing up my hair, and that old bell telling everybody Sunday morning's waiting there. But the Sunday bells don't ring anymore. They don't roll across the fields. They don't call the tired farmers. They don't tell the town to kneel. The bell is still above us, the rope still reaches to the floor. But the Sunday bells don't ring. They don't ring anymore. Mama sang the alto, third row on the right. She'd close her eyes on Amazing Grace, like she could see the light. I used to watch the window, counting minutes till we'd leave. Funny what a boy gets tired of and an old man longs to see. But the Sunday bells don't ring anymore. They don't roll across the fields. They don't call the tired farmers. They don't tell the town to kneel. The bell is still above us, the rope still reaches to the floor. But the Sunday bells don't ring. They don't ring anymore. Thought about that bell rope, thought about one good hard pull. But some sounds belong to people, and the church was standing still. The Sunday bells don't ring anymore, but I heard something in the wind. Mama somewhere in the third row, singing that old hymn again. I couldn't hear the bell above me, but I heard what I came for. The Sunday bells don't ring, but Mama sings forevermore. Forevermore. Listening, Mama. Just took me a while. I came around the Wilson bend, doing maybe 42. Took one look toward number 12 and nearly drove into a ditch. The porch was there, the roof still leaned, the third step still looked loose. But the house I'd known my whole damn life was painted baby blue. The new owners painted it blue. Lord, I don't know what possessed them to. That house was white in every memory, every picture Mama knew. I slowed down, shaking my head, like an old fool's bound to do. The new owners painted it blue, and I took it personal too. White when Daddy fixed the gutters, white when Mama swept the porch, white the morning I left town in that beat-up old Ford. I started listing every reason blue was surely wrong. Then I saw a little bicycle leaning where mine used to belong. The new owners painted it blue. Lord, I don't know what possessed them to. That house was white in every memory, every picture Mama knew. I slowed down, shaking my head, like an old fool's bound to do. The new owners painted it blue, and I took it personal too. Then I thought about that little boy with the map above his bed. Maybe blue will be the color he remembers when he's gray. The new owners painted it blue, and I reckon that's their right to do. It ain't my house to remember for them, they got memories to make there too. Maybe someday that little boy will drive this same road through and cuss whoever bought the place and paint it over blue. The new owners painted it blue. Still think white looked better, but blue ain't terrible. I dreamed I stood on Wilson Bend beneath a moonless sky. Number 12 was painted white again, with the porch light burning bright. The elm tree touched the rooftop, the tires swing moved slow. And though I knew that house was someone else's, I walked up to the door. Mama stood there in the kitchen, flower on her Sunday dress. Daddy's hammer from the workshop kept a rhythm through the walls. The radio beside the window played a song from '65. There's a house that time forgot, where everybody's still alive. There's a house that time forgot, where the clocks don't move at all, where the names inside the picture frames still answer when you call. No one leaves and no one ages, no goodbye waits down the hall. There's a house that time forgot, and tonight I found the door. Lucy sat there at the table, pouring coffee black and strong.
Billy laughed about the old days like he'd never once been gone.
Mary wore that same blue dress and said,
John, they're playing our song.
Then a boy ran down the hallway,
10 years old and moving fast.
I knew him when he passed. There's a house that time forgot, where the clocks don't move at all, where the names inside the picture frame still answer when you call. No one leaves and no one ages, no goodbye waits down the hall. There's a house that
Time forgot.
and tonight I found the door. I asked Mama if I could stay.
She looked at me and smiled.
Said, John, you've always been welcome here.
But morning needs you too, child.
There's a house that time forgot, and I begged the night to wait. Daddy finally left the workshop.
Mama stood beside the gate.
Mary touched my weathered face like
She remembered every road.
and that little boy kept waving
From the bedroom window.
Maybe time forgot the house.
Maybe memory locked the door. John, don't stay too long.
I opened my eyes. The morning light was cold.
I went to sleep an old man
And woke up 60 years old.
But Mama,
I found the house